Now for articulation, you can twist his head if you want. Goes 360. It's very nice and stiff, so you don't have to worry about it. It does go, I guess it does go up and down a little bit. It goes more down than it does up, but it still goes. So like I was saying before, there are some weirdness about his elbow joints. They do have a double hinge, but the way they hinge is, it's not quite at the elbow. It's like half elbow, half forearm. So it does bend a little more over in the arm than it does at the elbow. Still works fine. I like it. I actually really like figures that do that. But as you can see, it does have a double hinge, so if you want to have his arm weird and like that. That's for transformation though. But still an awesome, nice little bit of articulation. And as you can see, his shoulders are also on a hinge to go in and out. Looks like he's doing some 80s workout. I don't know, Richard Simmons coming to teach him or something. Can spin it 360. And his legs are on a hinge as well, so they go out all the way. They can go up a bit. His crotch armor does get in the way. If you want, you can actually, like in the transformation, lift his crotch armor and then you can do a full 90. Looks a bit weird with his armor up though. Elbow or knee does bend. Does have a nice bend. I think that's 90 degrees. Could be wrong. But still, nice that they have it. Ankle has a bit of movement in and out like that. So there's some in there. Waist does not... Oh wait, it does swivel. Oh, look at that. You just have to make sure to clear your back piece, as you can see, because it does. It is a bit bulky. But there is some waist swivel, so that's cool. I didn't realize there was. Nice, nice. I always appreciate that. You need, if you want to do a cool pose, you need waist swivel, elbow joints, and knee joints. That's all I say you need, and head swivel. Just so you can, like, have a cool something pose. But those are really the main articulation points for me. I don't really need shoulders. Yes, you do also need a bit of shoulder. You don't need this much. I definitely love it. Go ahead and include it if you want. I'm just saying, like, those are the main, for me, points of articulation. If you want to do, like, a cool, like, pose or something. I don't know. But that's just... So, here we have him scaled with the Voyager class Dreadwing. And as you can see, Dreadwing is a hair taller than Sideswipe. So Sideswipe is a bit of a small figure. I also have Thunder, the Masterpiece Thundercracker. Hey man, they may be different factions, but all toy lines have to stick together. So, there's that. He is, as you can see, much bigger. And Optimus is roughly the same size, and I have him in vehicle mode, so that's why I didn't transform him. But there's that. So you can see about where he scales Masterpiece-wise, and just in generic toy-wise, he is about a deluxe size, or Voyager size, size robot mode. To transform this guy, we'll start by taking off the shoulder cannon, because it doesn't fit there at all in vehicle mode. And we've already got the hands folded in, so we'll just leave it at that. And we'll go ahead and bring them back up there. So just remember it's on a double hinge. Bring it up like that. And we'll leave it there for now. We'll go ahead and also just bring his head back. We just opened up his head component. We'll just leave that back. We'll open up, or not open up, but we'll pull up the whole hood section of the car. Just unpeg it from that little peg. Bring it up. We'll pull out the back section. You just really want to get everything ready. We're not really transforming much right now. We're just getting everything ready. So remember, this is on a double hinge. Just got to make sure to pull it up and out of the way if you can. It can get caught on some stuff, so you just got to make sure to clear it. See, it's already getting caught on everything. There we go. Almost there. It's almost there. There we go. So just pull it up and out of the way. There we go. It's all lined up properly. Now he's got the whole back section ready. Remember his body accordions. So just bring it out like that. Bring it forward. And then in. There we go. Now let's bring this up. So we got pretty much the whole front section almost done. We'll mess with the arms later. We'll get the legs going because there's most of the transformation is really in the legs, I realize. So we'll flip up this cross piece. Well, from the waist down. We'll say it from the waist down. Not so much the legs, but the waist down. Anyways. So remember, this part was pegged in. So you just gotta make sure to unpeg it if you can. Oh yeah, we'll flip in the heel spurs. So glad he has them. Flipping the heel spurs, we'll flip the feet down. So that way we can pull these down. Pull up the panels. Remember, these were pegged in. Pull up these panels. Flip them up all the way. And then we'll close these panels inward. Do it on both sides. Close them in. And there's that. You want to push this piece. Remember this weird little piece? Just flip down. Flip it back up. Do it on both sides. I'm not exactly sure what that does for the transformation. I feel like it just adds to his legs. So I really don't see the point of doing it other than that. Just adding some detail. Because it, as far as I know, it doesn't really get in the way of anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still transform everything the way it should go. Alright, so you want to flip up the legs. Now that there's nothing in the way, flip them up like this. At the same time, we'll keep that down. Flip this back. So, flip this down. And then flip this back. And then make sure everything's all lined up properly. Get the feet in there. There actually are little peg holes for the feet to go in the inside of the car. Peg it in like that so it's all properly set up. And make sure this is lined up properly. There we go. Bring this down. Make sure it's all lined up. It's all coming together. Oops. And we'll go ahead and peg the legs together. Let's just get that done. There we go. So that's pretty much the back section of the vehicle mode done. I don't think there's really anything else to do for that. And then we'll bring back this whole section. See, there's these little tabs. You want to make sure to get them in there inside the back of the car properly. And then remember, this hood section, these had these little hooks right here. So bring it up on top of the hooks. Take some working to get them in properly, but once you get them, they stay. There we go. I guess it helps if you get them in at the exact same time. So there we go. Now we just pretty much flip up these tires. Remember, they clip in. Flip them up. Actually, you have to pull the arms out of the way. Make sure these clearance first. Then we flip them up. There we go. So now all we have to do is get these arms set up. You kind of have to fiddle with them just because they're weird. So see, you want to have to flip this down and then flip this back up. So there's a lot of, then bring it out. So you want to make it in this configuration. You want to have it in this configuration here. So we'll do that on both sides. We'll flip it in so that way it's inward like that. Then you have to twist just the arm parts. So now it's in this configuration again. And then just push the whole thing down. Push the whole thing down and then make sure it's all lined up right. There can be some panel gappage issues, unfortunately. There's nothing really you can do about it. That's just how the figure is. Like I said, it could be something that I'm doing wrong, but I'm fairly certain I've transformed this guy plenty of times. It just seems like it does that every time. And yeah. So you just want to make sure you have everything lined up properly, and it should be well. And there we have him back in his vehicle mode, looking slick. So that's really all there is to say about this guy. So this has been Samurai Man. I want you all to have a great day.